I'm very, very excited because we finally got some news as a massive Marvel and MCU fan, obviously, that I've been waiting for a very long time, with Mark Ruffalo finally talking about a solo Hulk movie. We finally got the words solo Hulk movie to come out of some guy's mouth, and I didn't even have to suck their dick to make it happen. What a massive W for me today, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, it is being said that Mark Ruffalo has been talking to Marvel about a solo Hulk movie. In a GQ interview, Mark Ruffalo said he's been in talks with Marvel Studios about making a solo Hulk film. Him going on to say, quote, "It's not really owned by Marvel, it's a Universal property. I don't know if it will ever really come to be, honestly. We keep talking about it, what it could be." End of quote. And I think the reason Mark Ruffalo really has also spoken about this is a lot of different possibilities, right? You know, first and foremost, as mentioned on the channel 896 different times, there have been a lot of big sources saying that Marvel, are in active talks about doing a new potential Hulk movie, specifically a World War Hulk film. Now, this is being theorized that this will quite possibly be the next Avengers movie, and Marvel could somehow, I think legally, because Universal owns him, potentially bend through the lines and do a solo Hulk movie if it is, of course, an Avengers movie. Again, I don't know how true that is completely, if they would be able to do that, but if they called it Avengers World War Hulk and it was overall an Avengers movie with the Hulk as a major thing, well, that wouldn't be too far distant of what they have previously done with, you know, the first two Avengers movies, and then lesser extent of Hulk being a main character in the next two after that. I think they would genuinely be able to do that. They're obviously not going to be able to make a solo Hulk movie without giving up major profits to Universal, and that's why we probably won't ever see it. But I definitely do believe we could get an Avengers Hulk movie, as we have seen that Marvel have been able to do that with all the other Avengers films. They might be able to do that now. I just don't know if they'd be able to have World War Hulk in the title. But I mean, what's the point of having that movie if you can't have World War Hulk in the goddamn title, bro? But it's also like Mark Ruffalo could ultimately be talking about this right now, because Marvel, as we have seen, are pivoting towards using their bigger and main characters going forward. Because we have seen way too much shit that no one has asked for. Like, why the fuck did we get a She-Hulk show? No one wanted that. You know, why the fuck did we get a Secret Invasion show without anything that actually makes Secret Invasion, or invasion, it definitely is invasion, without anything that actually makes Secret Invasion cool, like the Avengers. Like, the Avengers had nothing to do with the show. What is the point of that? I mean, apparently it was good, but why the fuck did we get an Agatha show? You know, like, as someone who's hasn't liked any of the Marvel shows really at all, I'm not going to watch the Agatha show. Like, what are we doing here? And Marvel have seen this a lot, you know, even with the Marvels, you know, no one cared about that movie. It was like, why did they make it? They really do, I think, are starting to realize, especially with the comic book fatigue, that people just want to see characters that they actually like. You know, we've seen some characters like Guardians of the Galaxy, who are lesser known, be used really well. But honestly, that was old Marvel, and I don't know if Marvel are in that position right now, and they're definitely not in that position financially to go down that direction. You know, the projects that we're going forward are going to be, of course, X-Men, which should be coming pretty soon. We're getting Spider-Man Brand New Day. We're supposed to be getting a Doctor Strange 3. We're getting Avengers films. We just got Fantastic Four. All of these are major Marvel products that people actually care about and want to see, and are much more likely to have success rather than a show on the Marvels, which no one cares about, or the Eternals. Like, no one just cares about that shit. So Marvel know now that people really want them to focus on their bigger characters, because a lot of them have just been left out of the spotlight. like Hulk, who has just been so underutilized, and I think everyone really wants to see Savage Hulk back. We want to see the massive green angry machine. We want to see that come back, and you know, they look like they're doing that. He looks like he's going to have a big role in the upcoming Avengers movies. He, of course, could potentially be getting his own movie now. But also, we know he's going to have a major role in Spider-Man Brand New Day, potentially even being the main villain. Of course, the other day, we just got our first set photo of what Mark Ruffalo, you know, is going to be doing on set, which is really cool because he's been, I think, denying it for a long time now that he's even in this movie. But he can't deny it anymore because, I mean, that's freaking Mark Ruffalo laying there on what looks to be a hospital bed with, like, I don't know if that's police or medical people around him. I'm not exactly too sure who they are and what they're doing. But, of course, I'm guessing this is going to be after he and Spider-Man fight, or maybe after the first Rampage, whatever it's going to be. But we are hearing, and we do know from leaks, that classic Hulk, vicious, angry, mean Hulk, and even what looks to be an out-of-control Hulk is going to be returning for this film. So Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner being in a hospital bed there or whatever, I'm not too sure if this is going to be after a fight or whatever it might be. But it's truly great to see him, of course, back in action, and he's going to have a major role in the new Spider-Man movie. He's going to have a major role in the Avengers movies. And it looks like he could be getting his own film in some capacity going forward. It's like Marvel are finally listening. We're getting the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Deadpool and Wolverine, Spider-Man, Avengers, and Hulk. What freaking timeline are we living in where Marvel are actually making movies and projects on people we actually care about? Like Daredevil and Punisher just are getting stuff too. Are we in freaking Marvel heaven right now, bro? I don't know what's going on, but it's so awesome that Marvel have finally listened to what the fans overall want. So this is going to be really cool. Again, I'm excited to see where they go with this future Hulk projects. Of course, though, you know, mentioning the Punisher just earlier, we did get our first look at Sadie Sink on set of Spider-Man Brand New Day. It is now being theorized that she could be playing a character actually related to the Punisher called Rachel Coles. Again, this is what is being said, and there was a leak the other day that actually said that Sadie Sink's character is going to have a good relationship with the Punisher, which makes me definitely feel like this is the role she's going to be playing. It doesn't look like it's going to be a Gwen Stacy or a new MJ or freaking Tobey Maguire and Kristen Dunst's daughter as Mayday Parker. We're not getting any of that crazy stuff. It looks like we're either going to be getting her playing the Punisher's sidekick, or potentially we could still be getting her playing Carly Cooper. Again, I think they're going to be going down the direction of her having something to do with the Punisher, which I think is really cool. You also see Daniel Dustin Cretton, of course, in the background of this picture, which is really awesome. So yeah, this is ultimately happening. We got our first look at Sadie Sink, our first look at Mark Ruffalo, and it looks like we're finally getting some more Hulk stuff going forward. Of course, though, I'd very much love to hear all your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited for more Marvel news, you know, gaming stuff, all the above that I'll be doing on the channel? Don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions on Hulk as well, and Hulk coming back, all of the above, World War Hulk film. Now, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Go check out my sports channel, which will be linked down below, and my Instagram. Give them a follow and subscribe. But yeah, as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.